Yeah,
because of
because
their
they have
character
a
roster.
they have a Dark Pit on their team, but they're also flanked by a Min Min and a Joker over there as well. So we have a decent strategy. I'm not going to tell it because we might have some stream snipers around there, but I think the boys feel pretty confident about coming out on top of this one. And frankly, I have a lot of faith in them too here. So it's all going to come down to like what the stage bands come out first because I was discussing with Alex and he says he has a pretty interesting idea, but we're going to have to wait and see who Jim selects to send in first.
Yep.
Because we could also have Chris, and I could get a money call and be like, "Yo, we're gonna go for the layered gambit, and they're gonna bring me in first." So I'm looking.
You gotta keep checking the door now. Gotta bring that muscle memory back. We haven't had you guys on commentary for a while.
Yeah, I know. I've been busy like playing and winning and stuff like that.
Kind of lame, Just
Yeah.
have we play the game that we compete in instead of
Also, I'm too
commentating?
self-conscious to kick either of you off comms. Actually,
do it.
hang on. Weston's not actually taller than me. It's just that this is a short chair.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I got
So Alma's had a pretty interesting history in the Smash scene of GLEC. I think a couple semesters in a row they haven't been able to compete. They came back last semester and they competed with middling results. I think they had like a really solid snake, no pun intended, last year. Their roster changes pretty consistently. So they very frequently don't have any trickle over from the previous season into the next one. So.
Yeah, I can tell you last semester they certainly didn't have a pit. I remember that one.
Yeah, they did not have a pit.
Yeah, I believe last semester I was the only pit in GLEC.
Which makes you the best.
True, by default.
Yeah.
And we're going to see whether that carries over still after this match. I'm actually I'm very curious.
Yeah. So our previous match ended like right on schedule. Actually, I think a little bit behind. So we know
I
we're
checked
not
my watch. It was like 2 minutes behind.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad.
That's better than most locals.
Considering they have a Pikachu, finishing
True.
only 2 minutes late isn't that big of a problem.
I mean, it's better than your average local, so we're fine.
This is true. I commentated a Wi-Fi tournament a couple years back called Rev It Up 2020 series, and they gave me top 8 because like the mainstream team was having difficulties.
Yeah.
So to make a long story short, grand finals was Wrath versus Cosmos' Pikachu. Sonic Pikachu, which if you know anything, that is one of the campiest matchups in the game. That set, winners finals, took an hour.
Oh my word!
It took a full hour. 4 of the 5 games went to timeout. I kid you not. And it was one of the most miserable experiences of my life. My co-caster quit on me. I had been commentating for like 10 straight hours prior to winners finals.
Oof.
And yeah, it was a nightmare. It's like your perfect nightmare scenario.
Yikes, that is a whole perfect storm there to line up.
Oh, and furthermore, I had only been commentating for like a month and a half.
Oh no, it was right at the beginning. Oh no.
So yeah, that event had like, I think about 1,700 entrants in it too. So it literally took all day.
Oh man.
And that was one of the angriest Twitch chats I have ever seen. Because like you're watching Sonic Pikachu, you're not happy to begin with.
Yeah.
So, and then you have like a really fresh new blood commentator who's not really good at commentating alone, pretty much commentating alone because my co-caster just would say something every like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was rough, but hey,
you got
me here. I'm commentating a super major next weekend, so
that is awesome.
Yeah, and it all started there. It all started from that one Wrath versus Cosmos set that sucked, and I hated it, but I fell in love that day.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, and it got you here.
It's crazy how influential like quarantine was on my life path. Because I was gonna pursue acting before quarantine hit, and now like I just found out I really enjoy commentary, so now I'm like, all right, cool. We're pursuing a comms degree now here at Valparaiso University, folks. So.
Hey, it's going pretty well. I mean, commentary's going well for you, so you must be doing something right.
I guess,
Must be doing something. I mean, like, the degree's got to do something, I mean, it's got to do something more than looking good on the fridge.
That's probably what it's going to end up being, actually. But honestly, dude, I'm going to be real. This is a couple years down the line. But like, if I ever have kids, I'm probably gonna put like their preschool drawings over my. I'm gonna frame those and probably like put my degree away somewhere.
You know what? That's fair.
Like really, like
That's
I'm more proud of my flesh and blood making like something I could do in 3 seconds compared to my 4-year degree.
I don't know. They might have better art skills than me.
Yeah. I mean, they probably have better art skills than me too. I mean, let's be honest here.
That's true. We're not great at art.
My form of art is through communication.
That is true.
It's not through self-expression.
It is true. It is an art.
Yeah.
There are a lot of different kinds.
And I know this seems like we're stalling and we're filling a lot of time. This is because Alma has not joined the arena yet. Bear in mind, they were ready first.
If it feels like we're stalling for time, it's because we are.
It's probably because we're stalling for time. Yeah.
That might be the reasoning there, but
yeah. But GLEC's gone pretty much how we expected it to this year.
Yeah.
We actually did a lot better against Manchester than I thought we would.
That is true. We did do quite well against Manchester, and we were being a lot more strict of our roster this season. Last semester, the one I was here for as a freshman, we were being a lot more loose at the roster, throwing in whoever we felt we needed. But this semester, we're actually quite rigid with it, seeing only you, Alex, and Chris, and then keeping our NEC team separate. So
yeah,
interesting to see how that was effective.
Yeah, and I think we've discussed it a number of times here, but I actually kind of like that decision from Jim quite a lot, because he's discussed with me, like, all right, I think it'd be nice if we had, like, a B team in a conference, but, like, I feel like most of us were really overextended having to play, like, through 2 different conferences the entire last semester, which, yeah, it was definitely rough for a lot of us, particularly myself and Chris, who, like, were really kind of on the outs with the game a little bit.
Yeah.
At the time, and now we're just like, okay, we have our matches like once a week.
I mean, Chris doesn't even like to play the game anyway, so making him play it more often.
Chris fronts that he doesn't like to play the game, but he likes to play the game. I could tell. Whenever he plays me, he has a really darn good time, and I could tell like competition is something that he thoroughly enjoys.
Yeah, he does enjoy it, although he does like to meme that he doesn't.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's just a fun time.
I don't want to make Chris feel called out right now because he's probably.
Oh, I call out Chris all the time.
Oh, I mean, me too, but I love the guy to death.
Yeah, we just make fun of it. Yeah. We just make fun of each other.
Yeah, no, and
it's not a one-sided thing. It's mutual.
Yeah, actually, I think you and I were talking about this last night, but like, I don't think it's shocking, but it's really cool how just how well the team gets together.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Ordinarily in like a group setting like this with 8 or so people, ordinarily you have like a couple black sheeps or people that like don't really mesh well with the group. But honestly, like everyone just kind of vibes here, and it's great. Like there's been like no difficulty with players having too much of an ego complex. Minus my first semester, but like that didn't get in the way of me like. Being good to my team and everything. Yeah. And it was like.
Yeah, it's awesome being around here. I mean, as a freshman, I was just like, okay. I was here for like 20 minutes and I was just already part of the group.
Yeah, no.
It's awesome. We all just get along great. It's a good. We spend tons of time with each other outside of Smash as well. Like. Yeah. I think that really just shows that we get along well. It's a fun time here.
Yeah. Ordinarily. Yeah, actually, no, I don't have any issues with any of you guys.
Well, I mean...
Well, Weston, you have your quirks, but I've gotten used to them.
Yeah, we can call them quirks.
Yeah, we'll put it that way.
We'll put it that way.
Yeah. Man, Alma's, like, taking a
They're icing us, dude.
Yeah.
They saw our previous game against Mount Union and said, uh-oh.
They're like, oh, we'll just calm them down a little bit.
Oh, man, oh, no. They're icing us.
These guys are boring. Come on, we were ready. We've been ready for 15 minutes, guys. Come on.
I mean, do you not want to commentate an hour again, but this time with no gameplay happening?
I mean, I'm good at that. Honestly, we could just do the beacon breakdown right now.
Oh.
Like, I think we have enough time for it.
Probably could. I mean, even if they get into the arena, we then have to do stage bans. Those themselves.
Oh
take
my
like
God,
5
you're
minutes.
right.
So we might actually just have time to do the beacon breakdown right now.
I had a date. I'm just kidding. You got an update?
Oh,
Alma can't find their LAN adapter.
why is it not just plugged into their Switch?
Who yoinked their LAN adapter? How do you?
This is the greatest heist in history.
Dude, I could just picture Jim's face right now. He is irate in my imagination. He's either like laughing his butt off right now, or he is like fuming.
In my head, I could hear the eye roll from here. Like, I feel like he read that message and his eyes just did like a full like 720. Just.
You know whose reaction I want to see? I want to see Chris's reaction.
That one's probably spicy. The LAN adapter's on a journey.
I agree.
It's on a trip. Hey,
Hi, Aubrey.
The LAN adapter might come here. We might play against a LAN adapter, not Alma.
Yeah.
It might be faster.
No, actually, surprised they were planning like a cross-state trip over to us.
They're gonna play in person.
And they're gonna like kick down our door in a second and say, "Hey, we're playing offline."
Hey, you know, I'd actually be okay with that. Offline's a lot more fun.
True. Hi, Chris.
We were just talking about you.
We were just, yeah.
So I went into the room to ask what was taking so long, you know, just because I've been sitting out here watching the stream for a little bit, nothing's happening. So I go in and ask, and Jim checked with them to see what was going on, what was taking so long. They can't find their LAN adapter.
And this is why I wanted to see Chris's reaction to this news. Yeah, for real. God bless Alma.
I mean, it is fairly early in the morning for gamers. The LAN adapter might still be sleeping.
Bro, it's 11 for them.
I said for gamers. Wake up at noon. It's the weekend.
Actually, you're right. I haven't been sleeping well, dude.
Me
Like,
either.
ever since I got back from Spokane, I haven't gone to sleep before 3 a.m. like a single night this week.
I went to
been rough.
sleep at 2:45 last night.
It's brutal.
To be fair, I mean, I got back to my dorm. We were talking quite a bit last night, but I got back to my dorm at what, like 8, and then I started homework at 9. I spent 3 hours on a single assignment.
I didn't have
painful.
homework.
I had 2 bits of homework.
Yeah, what's up?
I did see Alex swap to random.
They're gonna test it on one.
Yeah.
There's no way this is gonna be enjoyable. There's no way.
Min.
Don't remind me. I know I'm one to talk playing Samus here.
Okay, but you play a fairly aggro Samus.
I play a very aggro Samus. I play a Samus that's way too aggro.
True. They got a Min and a Joker, man.
Oh my god, Arsena. Wi-Fi.
It's
Ugh.
pain. It's pain.
I want to play Greninja.
I mean, who's gonna...
Arena closed. It was only a matter of time.
Oh no! The arena just closed because no matches had been played for too long. Oh my word.
I'm so tired right now.
We're having fun. Is this what fun is? If so, we're having it.
You can say that about a lot of things.
Hey, you know, at least you get to hop on commentary for longer. I mean, the longer this takes, the longer you're on the mic.
I was ear to ear beaming when you said, "Hey, no pressure, but someone needs to commentate." I was there in a heartbeat. I was so ready. I was so excited.
Literally, I walked into the side room. I came off of the previous stream, and my co-caster couldn't be here for the next one. She had a prior
Obligation.
Yeah, she had a prior obligation she had to go to. So I walked into the side room and said, "Hey, no pressure if you can't, but would anyone like to commentate?" And the moment the word commentate left my mouth, this dude went full sprint out of the room. He booked it.
I
over here.
like he was standing in the doorway. I like pushed past him, and I just like got over here, plopped down in my chair, because I wanted the good headset.
I would have given it to you. I was already using this one.
No, I wanted
You
it.
wanted to ensure it.
It's the thrill of the hunt, not necessarily the effect of the outcome.
That's true. That is true. did have to read the most dangerous game in school. That is how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I really want to play Valorant.
Hey, you know, you might be able to fit in a game before we start.
Honestly, I think a full comp game of Valorant would not be as long as this part of the stream. Hi, Chris. What? Oh, so you need me? Okay.
Okay, you need to go do button check.
Oh no, Weston, you need to stall for time.
Oh no! Oh no! Yep, so they're gonna test it over Wi-Fi. So so Alma's LAN adapter is MIA. It is gone. It has disappeared somehow. Apparently, it has not woken up. It has decided to skip class today. So they are rolling without a LAN adapter. They were actually ready before us, but couldn't find their LAN adapter, which I don't know why it would ever be taken off the Switch, but here we are. So they apparently couldn't find it, so we are actually going to be doing a button test over Wi-Fi. So Alma can't find their LAN adapter, but they are going to try it out over Wi-Fi to see if this match can still happen right now, or if they're going to have to do it later.
I just came back because they still weren't in the arena. Oh, there they are. The second I sit down, of course.
Yep.
Also, I went over and I was like, yeah, Jim, I'm just kind of upset like I didn't get to see a reaction to the news. And he eye rolled then. I can only imagine how much of an eye roll. Now, and here's the thing I don't get. They had another match this morning. Where did it go? Where did their LAN adapter transpire to?
They already played today?
Yeah, they did.
Where did it go?
I don't know, like, how do you do
Their
this?
LAN adapter, like, pulled a Steve. It just disappeared. Got banned.
Pulled the avatar, man. World needed him. No, he vanished. All right, I'm gonna step out in a second whenever they pick a stage.
Yeah.
Huh? They found it?
They found it.
So it's not a problem now.
Holy crap. They found it. They're only half an hour late. Let's go.
Alma, I love you guys. What the hell? How you do this? I'm sorry, I don't like to swear on stream often, but why?
I'm more of just, I'm almost impressed.
I'm very
Like,
impressed.
how did you manage to lose your LAN adapter between your match prior and this? Did they have it from the match prior then?
I suppose.
I mean, I could only guess that they did. I don't know where it went.
That's 25 minutes of my life I'm never gonna get back.
Hey, at least it was spent on Mike.
Yeah, but that means it was spent with you, so I
Yeah,
kind
that's
of like
true.
those
It is
25
kind
minutes
does
back.
kind of counteract.
No, I'm
the thing.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, you know, positive and negatives, man. It all equals out.
Yin and yang.
Yep.
Oh, they're just gonna go right into
but-
it.
oh,
Roy!
we're going right into it.
We're playing! We're playing Smash Bros. Ultimate!
Holy
Give me a
crap!
high five. Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Wait.
Alright, we're starting on Smashville.
You know what this means?
What?
That means one of the Min Min Joker or Pit's not going to be playing this round.
Let's go! Okay,
It might
here.
not be a Min Min.
Now, here's something important to note. Link Nair. It's a
True.
really good move on stage, off stage, and you know, Roy might have a sword, but my man's a brawler archetype at the end of the day. That was an F smash. That was a never mind. That was I was gonna
you
say
know
that was
what?
a really bad punish, but no, that was a great punish.
Hey, 0 to death. Nicely played.
Oh, he didn't get the JV though.
No JV. But, you know, if they do play the Pit and Joker after this, this is actually an entire match that we all have experience on.
This is true.
Yep. We do have our own Roy player here who's actually running the stream with us right now, so
Yeah.
he's gotten to witness all of this firsthand. But do have quite a bit of experience against Roy, and as you mentioned, Link Nair is very good in the brawl situations, although he is quite strong in those.
Oh, that's no
zoner
jump.
Oh,
Whipped on that.
yeah, just barely.
Yeah.
Link is quite good at that far away, keep away, kind of zoner-esque gameplay. That's kind of where he can shine. But Link Nair and along back air, he has decent options for close quarters, and Link Nair is insane priority. So
Yeah,
he's
I think
definitely not worse
Link's
off.
got quite a good repertoire, like a lot of, you know, bag of tricks stuff with that bomb that you can remotely detonate. He should be dead. Yeah, he is.
Yep.
Smashville side B. What a play, and Alma is on the board here early. Here's the thing, though. We do have a pretty substantial lead with Alex at the helm. There's another thing about Link. You know, he's got some really decent, fast boxing options, that nair, that back air, which combos into a lot of his smash attacks. His smash attacks in general are really strong. He's got some really good long hitboxes with the sword that have, you know, pretty even damage across the entire thing, other than his dash attack. That was sick, but it didn't connect.
And then we saw an example here, right there actually, of up B out of shield. Up B out of shield is such a strong option for Link. It does so much damage if it gets the sweet spot, but it has a lot of kill power too. The only problem is it can be quite risky to whiff, but didn't whiff that one, so it does take the stock early and trying just to get a little bit extra percent on there.
I will say, you know, in the later parts of this match, this Roy's spacing is really good, but he does like the scrub jump quite a lot. That was a nair, Alex, and might be losing his stock
No
for
jump
it.
here, bomb recovery, nice.
Oh, he missed the tag.
Missed the tag.
Unfortunate, and Alma keeps it dead even. One stock left for both of our first players. Looking for a second up air, not going to get it. Another nair comes out. The boomerang windup is going to allow for some time to roll. Falling up air this time coming around for Alex. He's going to fade away. Another rising nair.
Yeah, and here we see the advantages of Roy's speed and boxing ability. Like just trying to keep in on the Link. We have talked about Link's boxing ability, which is definitely not bad, but Roy's is quite strong. But I think that boomerang almost saved him. That was such a good nair. I believe it called out a jump too.
Yeah, I thought returning boomerang was going to combo confirm into the up B, which would have been the stock. However, the Roy Blazer came out just in the nick of time. F-tilt. Now, this is actually really scary being at the ledge against Roy on Smashville whenever you're at this high percent and he's got rage.
Yep, that's
particularly scary.
insanely
Forward air
strong,
should do it, though. Yep.
So is that forward air. Does take the stock, so we are going into this next game with a one-stock lead on Alex.
Yep, and that means we have counter pick advantage no matter how many stocks Alex determines to take, which means that he did good. You know, he did his job. He got his 3.
He did do his job.
Done so.
He did do his job, and now we get to see of whether we're going to see the Min or not. Whether the Min has been replaced by the Roy.
I would imagine Joker.
I can see it.
Because, like, Joker, honestly, actually, no, that's not a good comparison. I was going to say Roy's like a perfect marriage of pre-Arsene Joker and Arsene Joker. And the fact that he just has, like, really absurdly good hitboxes, but, like, not quite as broken as Arsene, but still kind of broken. But actually, when I thought about it, I'm like, no, that's not a good comparison. But I made it anyway, so you got to deal with it.
Here we are.
How
this
did
is the
we
timeline
get
we're
here?
on.
Yeah.
How did we get here?
Oh, we got a follow!
Let's go!
May Spark, thanks for the follow.
Let's
Ring that bell. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
But hey, you know, there's something to fill the time to doing change bands.
Yeah, yeah. May Spark, I love you. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. You know, this is a pretty, I don't want to say underground organization, but you know, we're up and coming, so any little bit of support we get from you guys would be greatly appreciated.
That is true. All the support we can get is much appreciated.
Yeah.
It
If y'all are
keeps us
watching
going.
right now, why don't you tune into the chat? Love you too, man. Yo,
Let's go.
it is Joker. Joker's back.
It
Now-
is the Joker.
Actually, like, most of this team is characters you play, so we have a lot of match. Actually, we have matchup experience against everyone here except for the Min.
Correct.
Huh.
Yep, we have Roy, we have Joker, we have Dark Pit. Min is the only one we don't have.
How fortuitous. Anyway, game 2, or, well, second player for Alma. It's going to be this Joker. And, honestly, I think we can trust Alex to take one here.
Yep, Alex is one of the people on the team that I have played against the most. I play against Alex all the time. We're both grinders.
Yes,
so.
you are. As someone who took place in your rotation the other day, yes, you guys are grinders.
So he does have a decent amount of experience playing against my Joker, but see how much he can translate that into this one, as different playstyles are a bit different, but character is the same.
Here's the thing about... Oh, that's a big hit. If you got a little bit of extra sauce on that, that was a dead Joker, but...
He actually could have, but not.
Oh, he
quite.
did get the second hit! Oh, there!
Oh my
Not gonna
word!
kill. Oh, he's fishing!
He's chefing.
Nice air dodge. That was perfect timing from that Joker. He's gonna get grabbed, forward throw. Not gonna kill just yet.
And
Bomb should do it. He
Ooh,
missed.
Just barely missed. It was so close too, but
Could do it again.
so much damage here. I mean, the game has only just started, and this Joker is at his second stock.
He's gonzo, and only 17% on our main man Alex right now, so he's currently stacking it up.
Yep. We're seeing the effects of being a grinder of this video game.
Now I recognize that this Joker has an air dodge habit whenever he gets, in those light combos. So If Alex can recognize this, I think he can actually, put a lot of ground punishes on this guy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's also a spot dodger too.
Another thing I'm noticing is this Joker really likes to run at him. What I have learned from playing Alex is that is what he likes because he can just spam Nair.
Oh.
And it just wins. So
True.
Trying to keep your distance against Alex, especially with Joker, can actually be quite good, as Link Nair is going to beat out a lot of your hitboxes, even if you space them.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful about it, and that's kind of playing into Alex's hand here, and I think he's going to know how to use that just because of the sheer amount that we played.
Another thing I like about Link's Nair is just how much it chips away from Arsene, because you're using it out of a lot of your interactions against Joker, and frankly...
I mean, I hate it, but yeah.
But yeah, when it's Arsene here, you're kind of struggling. Drop bomb. Nice!
That's the kill.
Perfect
There we
interception
go.
there on the ledge. One more stock remaining for this Joker. Same old song and dance for Alex here. Currently up 5 stocks. Down
And that
smash.
down smash is going to take it, but
Yeah.
he took 2 extra, so not only did he take 3 from the last player, he's also taken 2 of this Joker. He has more than done his job here.
Absolutely. That's going to set up very well for myself and Chris. No, Chris is going to play.
Okay.
Chris is going to play. He'll
I
be
gotta
fine.
get that muscle memory back of checking the door now.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah.
I don't need to check the door because I will hear Chris.
True.
And
That is true.
that is a certainty.
We do hear Chris a lot.
He is a loud individual, which
We
I
can
can
hear-
appreciate personally.
We can hear him through the walls sometimes. It does make commentary more enjoyable when you'll just randomly hear a scream.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. But
No. Okay.
oof.
Bye, guys. If I don't come out, you're playing. Okay, well, at least he asked.
He did ask. Yeah, I mean,
Ooh, May Spark. Big fan of Alex's 5 stocks.
ooh.
We respect that too.
Yeah, so
Alex has been to Germany.
he has. That's
He's
where he
lived
was.
in Germany.
That is where he was last semester, so he's actually returning to us this semester. He was not here last semester, as he was
Yep.
studying abroad in Germany with Josh. Josh is still actually there, so
Yeah, we
Do miss
lost Josh. We don't know where he is.
yeah. I guess Alex left him.
Yeah, no, he's alone in
Yeah,
Germany.
He forgot to pack Josh.
Yeah.
Bring him with him, but
To be fair, you would need
we'll get him over
you
the
would
summer.
what's the you would need oversized luggage to bring Josh here. Because
mean,
Josh is very tall. You
that's
would need a
true.
special bag for him.
That's true. He is a tall individual.
6'7", I think.
Something like that. I mean, we're not short individuals, but I look up to him. Quite literally.
I have to, man. I have to lean my neck all the way back just to see his smile. All right. Anyway,
See
we
his
are.
bright smile. You have to get a chiropractor's appointment after every time.
Yeah. Also, this dude's such a nerd. He picked Last Surprise.
Oof.
We're not surprised about your skill level, buddy. Anyway, we got Chris here. He's ready to rock. This should. I think I'm gonna call it right now. This will be over in less than a minute.
All right, I'll start a timer. All right.
Yeah.
We will see.
Good Nair pressure so far. Chris has not sustained too much damage, but that's a lot of Arsene meter. Oh, right, because it's his last stock, so he spawned with a little bit more Arsene meter than he would initially.
That is a difference with Joker. So your first stock, you do spawn with 0 Arsene meter, but each stock you lose, you actually start the stock with a bit of Arsene meter to make that comeback a little bit different, a little bit easier. That is something that a lot of people forget about Arsene.
I like a bit of divergence there in Chris's combo game. He instead went for a jump read in order to get the knee as opposed to just doing it out of a combo. Looking for the spike here, but yeah, that is Joker's recovery we're talking about. Back air, not going to be enough to kill just yet. Looking at the ledge, tries to go for an uppie, but I love the down tilt pressure to come through.
He's getting a lot of damage, though. This Joker already sitting at 113 while only taking 40 by himself, but Joker is extremely good at getting that chip damage. He's really good at racking up that damage. That side B and gun is very good at doing it from a distance, and then he's, of course, a combo character up close, so really can rack up this damage. As you see here, it's almost even now.
Yep. Oh, I love that. A little bit unfortunate timing there from... Yeah, smash. Yep, gentleman jab should do it. No, it doesn't.
Oh, if that would have hit, your guess would have been true.
It would have elapsed a minute. No, he misses
Yep.
that uppie as well. Arsene still in the building. Drag down forward air. It's gonna fade away. Like that, Chris is not overextending his
Nice
aggression.
jab. That Joker, if you saw the animation, he was starting to do an up smash out of shield, which very well might have killed. Didn't get the spike. Man, Chris is just narrowly dodging death around this Arsene, playing around it so well.
Chris is giving him a lot of respect, and I'm kind of confused because that's not something we usually see out of Chris.
That is an unusual quality of Chris, is giving someone respect.
I love that tomahawk down air, or down B.
I love it.
Oh, he had the read, but he didn't quite recognize how big that roll was. Drag down. Not going to go for any follow-ups, though. Back air beats out the F smash.
That doesn't quite kill. Chris is just narrowly avoiding death, and a boot to the
Dog!
face. Didn't take it. Joker is heavy. This high schooler has had one too many cheeseburgers.
Too many Big Bang burgers. Dash attack. Still not going to kill. He's going to get a third Arsene. Okay, up air's going to do it. My goodness me.
Too much ramen.
That was 2 minutes.
He's gone out with Ryuji for ramen one too many times. Goodness. That lasted way too long. He lived until 190. Joker is supposed to be light.
At the very least, Chris did not lose a stock. So he's going to
true.
be going into the last match with 3 stocks to 3. Perfectly even.
Yep, perfectly even for players, but we do have one more player than them, so that is very nice to see.
May, if you were worried, you haven't been paying attention.
If you're worried, you haven't seen Chris play.
Yeah, you haven't seen Chris play.
Because Chris sure as heck isn't worried, because he's just gaming.
Yeah, I feel at liberty to say it's like Chris has come a long way from where he was a year ago. I don't know if you saw him a year ago, but a year ago he was a Wolf main, very inconsistent. And you know, the 3 of us, it was myself, Josh, and Chris on the team. And Chris was the new guy because we had a gap to fill with Shannon, our old captain, leaving. But you know, Josh was like that pillar of consistency that I like to lean on. You know, he would usually take like 3 stocks. Chris could either take like 1 stock or he could take like 4, just randomly. So you know, I couldn't really rely on him for very much. But this season, he's a completely different animal. He even was last season as well. And frankly, I'm really happy to have a teammate like him who I could just consistently just be like, all right, I'm safe. He's got my back.
I think like he has grown as much as a player, but he's also the character swap too. The character swap helps. The character
it definitely
swap
has.
only helps with that.
That's your skin too.
That is my ult. Stole it. Square up.
He'd
I
win.
want my ult back.
All right. This is 3rd player for Alma, still on our 2nd here. We got Small Battlefield in the works. I wonder if this guy knows his combos as much as you do.
That is true. I am a combo fiend.
Yes, you are. We are aware of this.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about Falcon. Falcon is just really hard to combo in general just because of his weird weight class.
It can be quite difficult, so you do have to adjust your combo route as Pit a lot of times based on weight and floatiness. I'm fairly good at it just because combos is just what I'm good at. But
wow.
It's going to be a wonder of whether this Pit knows how to adjust his combo routes and in what way. But not seeing too much openings to even get combos. Chris is all over him. He knows what Pit can do, and he's angry.
I don't think this Dark Pit knows much about down air. Down B. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, down B is kind of broken.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, you gotta turn that around, Chris.
You can mix up your drift on that quite a bit. So if you hold all the way in off of that side B, you'll go to that side like that Pit did. But if you hold out, that up smash would have hit.
I would have turned it around. There it is. Up B, not gonna kill, but Chris still got some good pressure on. Oh, he does know about down B.
There's the down B.
He just is trying to be conservative about it, but that's not a good idea. 4th throw, still not gonna kill.
Sitting in shield while Chris was on the other side of the stage. Interesting decision, but jumping over the ledge drop forward air. See, I've done all these tricks to Chris before, so he has seen them and has experience playing against him.
No jump. Nice avoidance of that down air. Looking for one of his own. Down tilt. Gonna go for a 3rd one. Nope. Dash attack should do it. It will not do it, in fact.
Nope. Pit is he's not heavy, but he isn't light either. He is in a lot of different ways. He is quite in the middle.
He's like the most middling character in this game. Like he's super duper mid tier, super mid weight. You know, he's not horribly heavy or light.
Yeah, he sucks.
He's a very bad character. I agree. Dash attack still not gonna kill. And this is one of Chris's like one things that he really struggles with. It's just closing out stocks.
Yep, and this Pit's DI for those dash attacks are actually really good. So he should be dead here with these dash attacks, but he has been DIing them extremely well. Like anyone but perfect DI would have killed, but that up B is going to kill no matter what.
Yeah, it's clear that Chris has taken a lot of inspiration from our man Shade over at Bethel University. You know, the premier Falcon player in the conference, and Chris has been using that uppie from the ledge almost as well as Shade does. Oh, he's going for the true spike there. If that side be connected, that would have been a dead Skeletor.
Actually, it wouldn't have been.
Yes, it would have been.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, dude.
Pit was at 20 and he still had 2 jumps left.
Dude, that's a true spike. You're dead. Seriously, trust me.
It actually might have. It is. Yeah, it might have killed. I don't know.
I'm serious. If you get hit at like by that at like 30%, it's over. That's like I think as strong of a spike as like Snake Forward Air.
I
Nice
have
tech.
no idea, as generally I don't get hit by it. But this is not gonna kill. Nope.
That was a double jump. Nice air dodge from Chris. Perfect recovery.
He has seen these tricks before. I know because they don't work on him anymore. It makes me sad.
Chris turnaround gentleman jabbed on accident. Oh, Falcon kick! Oh my god!
Didn't get the sweet spot. Didn't get the initial hit of the down B, so didn't quite kill. But again, so much damage.
Nice.
Nice. Taking 2 stocks. This pit has not been able to find an opening to kill. Pretty much anything is going to start killing here. Drag down, that should kill.
Forward air, okay.
Yep, there it is.
The forward air on center stage. What a move.
It certainly is a move.
Chris is like, okay, Chris I think just really didn't want to lose a stock. But now that time's done, Chris is just kind of, you know, like, all right, he's chill now.
Yep.
He's going to probably be playing a lot less rigidly than he was a second ago.
Which is nice to see. Chris playing just how he wants to is one of the scariest things sometimes if you're the opponent.
Yeah.
It can be really difficult to play against.
See, I would have gone for spike there.
Yeah, that's why you're not playing Captain Falcon right now.
This is true. I would be the hypest, but like the worst Falcon player. Whoop! Nice patience.
Nice avoidance. Nice avoidance. He knows where Pit can throw out some threats. It's really nice to see that the experience that he has against this character is actually helping him out. Since normally no one plays this character, so it wouldn't be very helpful. But it is coming in quite nice here, and he's putting used to it quite well.
Can Chris Falcon punch? Grabbed him out of Orbitars. I respect that.
Yep.
Tries to get the spike. Not quite going to do it. F tilt.
Nice tilt. Puts him on the platform. It's quite a interesting
pressure.
position for Pit to get out of.
Yeah, being on a platform in this game is not as good as it was in previous Smash games because there's no shield dropping in Ultimate.
Yep, no shield drop here to save you there. So.
Yeah, so it's really hard to get off platforms in general. Okay, forward throw, not gonna kill.
Nope.
Chris at 160. He gets spiked for his troubles.
Spike. Nice down there. Nice down there. I'll give it up.
Chris is gonna go for another up smash.
Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
Called it.
Yup.
And that's going to be Chris with a JV2 stock, getting the victory here for us. Valpo 4, Alma 0. And that was only one set, folks. But I'm going to need you to stall a little bit. I do have something I got to tell Chris about.
All right, go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Yep. We will see you in a minute once you are back. But we have seen there, we actually didn't see the Min Min that we were expecting from beginning. We had done our research on this team a little bit and saw that they, we looked at their characters and we actually saw the Roy instead of the Min Min, which honestly is a nice change for us because we don't like playing against Min Min and we actually have experience against Roy. Thanks to our own player here, Spencer, hello. He is helping to run the stream here, so he gets to watch all of this. He got to watch the Roy first round too. But this is actually a team, the character roster here, that we actually have a ton of experience against. So as I mentioned before, Spencer here plays Roy, and quite a good one at that. And then for Joker and Dark Pit, that would both be me. So I play Dark Pit and Joker, so they have seen a lot of these tricks that these people are going to be trying to pull out before. So it is going to be a battle of whether they have adapted and learned from us prior to see whether they can work around these tricks and get the second round. It's because they showed that they can do it once at the first round. First round was quite a good showing, really well played from both Alex and Chris, as Keegan never had to leave the mic to play, so I'm sure he's happy about that. But good play from both of them, avoiding a ton of traps from characters because they've seen them before. So good choices on stages and everything, just well played all around. So as we are waiting for stage bans to kick off the second match, kicking off the second round, which is our last round of GLEC of the season. This is our last game of the season, so actually kind of sad to see it go, but you know, at least for me personally, it is nice to kick it off with both Joker and Dark Pit. So just personally, a nice little send-off for me. Although they don't like playing against my Pit and Joker very much, so I don't think it's a good send-off for them. but I'm having fun. I am enjoying myself with this. I do like to see some Joker and Pit gameplay. Although it can be quite interesting watching your own character be played. A lot of times, since you're so used to seeing your own character through your eyes, you'll start to see openings that they might have missed or things that you would have done differently. You can almost start more critiquing than watching, but it is still nice to see different views and showcases of the character, especially with Joker and Pit. They can be played in a lot of different ways. They have a lot of different playstyles and a lot of different coverage. So different playstyles and different option selects are fun to watch. But looks like Keegan has returned. Hello.
So I'm not gonna say who we're anticipating until it actually happens, just because again, stream snipers. I'm worried about them.
It's true. It's true. You know, stream snipes just mean more views for us.
You know what?
Hey,
Actually, if you're stream sniping right now, thank you. Your support is very much appreciated. So yeah, we just had a good conversation with Alex. Chris and I kind of walked him through what we are expecting, and you know he's in a really good mindset right now.
Nice. We like to hear that.
Yeah. No, like when I talk to Alex, I feel so confident. It's gonna be Min. Cloud Strife. What's he doing here?
This is probably the Roy player. I believe the Roy player is a Roy Cloud.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty common transition. He's a Cola fanboy at the end of the day. So we're on Battlefield for this one. I think it's a good Link stage. I think it's a better Cloud stage. I think Cloud's just a better character across the board. This Nair's going to be much less effective. That Buster Sword, quite massive, and frankly, I mean, look at that. A two-piece combo for 30%. That is the danger of Cloud Strife.
Yep, and these platforms here on Battlefield is going to be actually pretty good, really good for Cloud defensively. It's going to give him a lot of opportunities to work around these projectiles, get his way in to Alex's Link. The keeping him away is going to be quite difficult, as well as Cloud's just sheer range, as you mentioned before, is going to make that even harder.
Yeah, and he also has limit on deck too. Whenever he has limit active, he is much faster, he has better fall speed, and also has access to a powered up, souped up, if you will, special. He threw out the limit cross slash there to no avail. Right now, he's doing a really good job blinding out. Here's the thing about Cloud. Whenever he has control stage, it's so difficult to get back.
It is so scary. His Buster Sword covers so much distance, and then
Nice.
all that. Nice. Didn't
Excellent.
get caught by the up B on the way down either. So very nicely done, stealing out of stock there. So.
Hey, Pyro,
getting,
welcome to the
getting
stream,
F
bud.
smash there. Had a bit of charge on it too, but thank goodness it was cross stage, so it did not steal the stock yet.
Yeah, Link's actually a lot heavier than people give him credit for. He's actually above the 100 weight threshold. I think he's at like 104 or something.
I am not sure, but hey, you know, having like 900 apples sitting in your pocket does add a bit of weight.
That's true. He also has that ball and chain. Oh, down smash is an interesting choice there. I definitely don't think that would have killed, even at this percent.
But does use his limit here, so he is low on limit there, but.
Yeah, this dude does not like to hold his limit for very long, I've noticed.
And that can be exploited. That is definitely something that should be mixed up. So, Alex, hopefully
just
taking note of that. Hey, you know, it's Link Nair. Can you really blame him?
No, I can't. Here's one thing I'm noticing, though. Again, this Cloud is, kind of air dodging out of these combos. Just neutral air dodging. Or, actually, that time he went for the directional air dodge onto the
air dodge
stage.
to the platform. Does get the stock of an up smash there, but Alex has gotten a ton of extra percent here, and again, just starting off with the boomerang again, and
That's dead. Yes, it
takes the
is.
stock. There we go. So Alex might have lost his, but cleaned up the next one, so is sitting at a stock advantage here.
Oh my God,
With
nice
a combo opening, just a quick 35% there, and really nicely done. But Cloud does a ton of damage, so it only takes 2 or 3 hits to be able to make this back.
Absolutely. Link, same token, though. He can do quite a lot of damage if you set him up properly. Alex is doing a really good job. Getting this nickel and dime chip damage in there. Yep, he is going to wait out the second downswing of the climb hazard, but he's not going to quite throw it out there. He's going to instead be safe on the top platform.
F smash, and he's going to throw out limit here quickly. Probably he's definitely going to be looking for it. He's been throwing these limits out very quickly. Yep, there it is.
I was going to say, he is holding on to this one for a long time. Maybe he's going to hit it, but no, he didn't. And frankly, right now, Alex is in a very good position. Currently holding on to 2 stocks. Now he's in the corner, though, trying to nurse this lead. I like the turnaround. However, he didn't grab ledge, and the down tilt's actually going to free him up, get a little bit of extra damage on the board.
These platforms have been so good for both players. It's so good defensively because they have some place to land, mix up their approaches, place to put up their shield here. So it's good for the Cloud to be able to work around the projectiles, but it's also good for Alex to be able to just weave his way in. And I think he's almost putting more work into the platforms than the Cloud. It does finally land a limit. It's, 1 for 4-ish. But
Ooh, he read that air dodge too. He's getting a lot of extra damage on the board. Only 28% and climbing though, as this cloud's starting to really ramp up the tensions here late in this
the
match.
percent is climbing. It is a hazard.
There's one thing about Alex as well, man. He's really good early on. It just I feel like he gets adapted on a little bit later on in the game, and I've noticed that I do this pretty regularly as well. Now I don't agree with climb hazard. There was definitely a better limit option there. However, still did his job. Got our friend the Cloud out of dodge, and yeah. Now that is another thing though that I will say about Alex. He loves that uppy out of shield. Hasn't used it the entire match.
Not in that match, no. And the one time he used it did take the stock, so good patience on that.
Yeah.
And if you notice, he actually turned around the up B2 to be able to get the sweet spot. He knew to do that. He's very practiced with that up B out of shield.
Wouldn't have killed otherwise. So, yeah, if we're assuming that's the Roy, I think that's a very safe bet.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
If I recall from last semester.
I want to be real. I feel like they're saving the Min Min for me.
Probably.
Because of their roster, I think Min Min has the best matchup into Samus.
Correct.
Actually, yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Slightly, but she does. Because, you know, Roy and Joker are also, like, good picks for Samus as well.
Yeah,
I think
but I
Cloud's
feel like
even.
Min Min would be bad. I feel like Min Min would be better than those.
Ordinarily, I'd say any character with a reflector is a plus matchup. And then I look at Pit and I'm like, buddy, you're pathetic.
Yeah. And plus you have experience because of me.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh, Josh is back. Hi, Josh. I would make fun of that much Link Nair, but yeah, you do play K-Roll, Josh.
That is true. That is true.
Thank you, Spencer.
We all like our Nairs here.
Yeah, actually, we all do. I love my Nair personally.
Pit, Joker, love Nair. Link, yup. Captain Falcon, yup. Roy, yup. And then you use it in more pressure situations to cover options, but still
Don't you
like
guys
it.
do that also, though? Why am I getting singled out here? That's not fair.
You just use it in a different scenario. Doesn't mean you don't use it.
On to kill option, though.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I love hitting people with that move. That Nair is way too souped up, but I love it.
It's a good move. It's just a solid move.
Yeah. Music counter pick. I wonder what he's going to play for us today. More Xenoblade music.
Let's go.
Why are we all such simps for Xenoblade? How's it been going? We won the first set, Josh, pretty handily. I haven't needed to play yet against Alma, so... Oh, we got a Dark Pit coming in now.
Pit.
Interesting.
And, Alex has played this one for, I would say a decent amount.
A grip, yes, yes.
He might have the faintest of ideas of how to play against it. And it's Xenoblade music, too. This is literally just me.
Yeah.
He's literally just playing against me.
Great work with the spike on the flare blitz. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I didn't play quite as well against Umu as I wanted to, but you know it's all right. We're back here. One stock remaining for Alex. He could take another one away from young man, the Dark Pit player.
Oh, definitely. He has played against this quite a bit, probably more than my Joker, and he has played against my Joker a lot. So this is definitely something that he's seen before.
Yeah. So I do kind of like the distance game that this Dark Pit's trying to play. Unfortunately, though, for Alex, he is at the true percent. Okay, he got hit away. And the spike on the returning boomerang. What a play. Alex is climbing right now.
Nice play. I mean, that was at such low percent, too. He has taken only 17, so getting already lapped in percent, doing tons of damage, just racking it up right now. Has already taken that one spike with a hot spike.
That's so far the coolest thing that I've ever seen him do, frankly. And he's done some really cool stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like Alex isn't cool, but my God, I love Link Spike because you don't see it very often.
That is true. It is not a very common spike to hit, and he hit it solidly out of a returning boomerang combo too, just to steal the stock right at the edge. Very, very nice.
Hope someone clip that. Yep,
someone should be clipping that.
Rajasika. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm just gonna say that. Rajasika.
Hey, you know, it sounds fancy.
Apparently, a moderator. Ooh, misses that bomb. Okay, I would have liked to see a little bit more patience on the ledge trap there. Stage is back in favor. Oh, that was an F smash, but Alex, yep, just trying to play conservatively.
Yep, doesn't want to risk too much, as he does have quite a solid lead, but again, he is on his last stock here. Although we do have more players behind him, it is his last stock, so trying to be conservative with it is definitely not a bad idea here. Does shield the reverse up B though.
Yeah, that was a really good play.
Only took a down smash though. Not the worst punish he could have eaten.
You think F smash would have hit there?
Oh,
he's
drop shield F smash? I think so actually. Drop shield F smash.
Okay,
But,
so only taking one off of Mr. Dark Pit here.
Yeah, but Y'all have some decent experience against this, so I don't. I still have confidence here.
Yeah, and that could have swung a different way. I think Alex just got really aggressive in the later part of that match and was trying to get that one more stock. And that's one thing we really like to preach, a one more stock mentality here. That doesn't mean swing for the fences all the time. You should know the drill at this point, buddy. I literally told you.
That was frame 1. Oh my word. I actually wonder how much of it was because he like I've had this happen before of where I've been playing against someone for a long time that plays one character. I played them a lot, and then I play someone else who also plays that character, and I just start thinking they're gonna make the same decisions as the other person. So
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that is because they might have thought it was me.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's something that happens pretty commonly. Like I played against a lot of links in my day. I used to grind against links on Wi-Fi like all the time, and they were like really good. And then I played against some other links who really weren't as good, but they were just different, and I would kind of get washed by them a little bit. But, same token here, I think Alex was kind of expecting some things that we weren't seeing out of that Dark Pit. That Dark Pit played a lot further back than yours did.
Yep, I like to be a little more threatening with my threat bubble, threaten combos especially, and that Dark Pit was a lot more comfortable sitting back and playing the more distance game, so I think Alex was almost trying to just default to that space that he's used to me playing in, and that ended up costing him from approaching.
Yeah.
Be too close.
In other sense, I want to see a little bit more consistency out of Alex. And, I know it's like, oh yeah, he's been consistently pretty good, and he has been. I'm not going to, like, knock him for that, but just, like, I want him to work on resetting mentally in the middle of matches. Because right there at the end, he got way too bloodthirsty, and he lost quite a lot of his momentum, and was off stage for entirely too long, just because he kept being too aggressive. Ordinarily, I like being aggressive out of the corner. It's very cool. It's very fun. But sometimes you just got to know when you got to take a chill pill and just be safe.
Yep. It definitely is something that needs to be learned and something that needs to be honed. It's difficult. It is difficult to be able to rein in on one end, but then know when to turn it around. But
yeah. So I had a conversation with Chris in between sets, and I told him that I feel like he wasn't playing with that killer instinct I'm used to seeing out of him today. So he's playing really slow. He's not going for a lot of kills. And I'm just like, hey, dude, just play your game because you're better than all these guys. And I said, and if you aren't, you have me in the bag. So don't worry about anything. Go for the clips.
and if you aren't, just kill them fast enough to where it doesn't matter.
Yeah. One thing that I've really had to learn by being team captain and being in a different position of responsibility is I gotta know what to tell people. Like, I can give great advice, but if I'm not saying it in a way that people would be receptive to,
Yeah.
ordinarily it just kind of goes over their head a little bit. But I like to talk to Chris because he's got a very good head on his shoulders. I'm just like, all right, Chris. He likes to hit though. He likes to swing, and I feel like I was like, hey man, I feel like you're not playing to the way you want to. I feel like you're being too conservative. Just swing.
Yep.
If something goes wrong, I got you.
If something goes wrong, it is not the worst thing in the world. We do
Look at
have
that.
now a 2-stock lead here. I was gonna say 1, but Chris kind of shut me up there. But Chris is playing a little bit more of a game. You're talking about telling him to swing a bit more. He has been calling out this pit a lot more with swinging.
Yeah.
Really good showcasing, showing that he's actually seen a lot of these traps before.
Exactly.
He's showing that he has seen a lot of these interactions before, especially with the down B. Like down being the orbitars on Captain Falcon's side,
Nice!
stuff like that. Nice spike, calling him out for the nair. Taking 2 stocks from the Dark Pit, we are now a full player up.
And you said this before during the last set. When Chris is comfortable, he cooks, and he cooks well.
When Chris is comfortable, he is terrifying.
Exactly, and I feel like he just was playing a little bit outside of his comfort zone in that first set, even to a certain degree against Umu when he played earlier. Now he wasn't playing his main, so I can kind of understand that, but just in general, I was like, Chris, you just get in that flow state, and he did. He's doing a good job.
Yeah, a confident, comfy Chris cooks. Certainly does.
Yeah. I don't know. I just love my advice being validated. It makes me very happy.
We all like being validated here.
I love when I say something
And then it works.
and then it works, and I can see that it works. And I'm just like, oh my god, that
Like,
made
oh,
a difference.
It did something.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
It's just I'm proud of him, man. It's not even like I'm happy for me for telling him the advice. I'm happy. I was like, man, it worked.
He was able to put it to use. I mean, you could give the best advice in the world, but if the person doesn't implement it and use it, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So
Now I know how my dad feels.
dang. But yeah, and I mean, so you're proud of yourself for the advice working, but you also got to give credit to the person implementing it.
I'm not even proud of myself. I'm just happy, man. I'm just having a
true.
good old time. What time is it even?
It is 11.
Could have been over like 30 minutes ago if they knew where their LAN adapter
They
was.
had a runaway LAN adapter. They had to catch it real quick.
Like, where does it go?
I don't. It was on its.
Did
break
the
or
dog
something.
eat it?
It was on its break and was getting lunch. It was on its smoke break.
We're making the union very upset right now. Oy vey. Anyway, so we're expecting Min Min. Joker's is a potential choice here too,
We haven't
but
seen the Joker yet this round.
I think they're gonna go Min Min. Now, we were expecting the Min Min to come out first,
That's true.
so we're a little bit shocked that we haven't seen it yet, but
Yeah, I would definitely not be surprised seeing the Min Min here. They know they're going into a Captain Falcon and not a Wolf, and they
not
also
a Samus.
not a Samus. They also know that you're behind the Captain Falcon, so I don't think Min Min here would be a bad decision. Try to take out the Captain Falcon, which does need to be closer because Min Min's range, and then have the Min Min then go in against you
Yeah.
for that fun matchup. I'm sure is definitely enjoyable.
If Chris hits a clip, I'm gonna go to the gym today.
Well, another clip.
That's the motivation I need. That wasn't a clip. Come on.
I mean,
That was a spike from the ledge. Would
Yeah,
you call every time I do that a clip?
no.
Exactly.
But it's Chris. He's fun.
It's Chris who gets us better.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. That's a good point.
Hey, you go for a lot more down airs off stage. He goes for a lot more down airs on stage.
That's fair enough. His don't hit, and that's why we're excited when they do hit.
Exactly.
To be
he
fair-
went for one off stage and it hit.
Unironically, I think the up smash clip is better just because of my commentary.
The commentator.
Cause like that's funny.
Yeah, it is good time.
Yeah. So
Speaking of which, your down air counter today, by the way, is a 2.5 out of 3.
0.5 come from.
We decided to give you half credit because you got sour spot over the stage. So the sweet spot wouldn't have killed anyway. The spike wouldn't have killed. So we just gave you half credit.
Wait, 2.5 out of 3?
Yeah.
That's a lot better than I normally do.
That is a lot better than you normally get.
Huh.
Your spikes were kind of hitting.
Hang on, what is that? That's like, oh god, I gotta do the mental math. That's like a
that's
7.
that's
No,
a 5 out of 7.
that doesn't help me. No, it's
Dang.
5 out of 6.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
It's the same number. You have an engineering major. What about it?
Yeah, that makes it more difficult. No, actually, I like 2.5 out of 3 better. What's half of 33? That's 13. Me brawler.
16.5.
Yeah. So I'm at 82%. That's a B minus on my spike counter today.
Yeah, it's normally it's better than like the 33% you normally get.
What?
What is?
What? Oh, he's button checking.
Oh,
Oh, he's showing specials.
Right.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yup. I'm not used to recognizing Mii's as real characters, so
True.
I'm not used to seeing them.
You want to see a dead body? Chris is gonna make one in a second. That's where I was going with that.
I believe you. I just decided to
Air
make
dodge,
that a
yeah.
questionable.
Hang on a second. Wait. Why wasn't this guy playing last set? This guy kind of good.
I mean, people listen to ESAM opinions. Brawler is better than Fox.
Oh,
man.
come on! That was a
Come
spike,
on.
Chris.
And you missed the knee anyway.
Oh, up smash, yeah.
Yep.
No, actually, I think Brawler's. Honestly, I think he's high tier, and I have not seen ESAM's tier list. I don't know what his opinion is on it. I've just seen Fire the Pyro play, and boy howdy is he good.
Yeah, I mean, Brawler is definitely. I feel sleeped on. People think that just because he's a Mii, he's bad. He is actually pretty good. I just don't like to recognize the Miis as characters.
Yeah, I wish like fewer people played the Miis, and like not a lot of people play them anyway, so it's like still particularly sad.
I just wish there was less.
Fewer.
Same thing.
No.
Yes, I know it is.
There's a Game of Thrones bit that's you know, whenever someone says less, it's actually fewer. They like correct them,
Yeah.
and I like it a lot.
I don't know. I'm not going through the effort of counting all the brawler mains, so I'm saying less.
Honestly, I think there's fewer brawler mains than there are of like any other me main, because there's a lot of gunners.
That is true.
And
okay,
there's like,
well, to be fair, you're playing online.
yeah, there's like a lot of swords. Well, actually, there's not a lot of swords. There's Nick and Seth, Scrubbed Out, and I can't think of anyone else.
That's pretty much it that I know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Scrubbed Out was the only one.
Oh, Bad Boy Ray. I think he's from south of the border. Yeah.
Yep, nice down air. So, is it a bit of a percent deficit? Almost at 100% deficit here, but again, we do still have you in behind this Captain Falcon, behind Chris, but this is almost last player.
This is almost last player.
Yep, this is almost last player for their...
Uh-oh.
This is their match player, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
As if they don't win this round, they do not... They just lose the round. Lose the entire match. So...
Hold on.
This
Chris.
This brawler's going to have to take 2 more off of Chris. Take this one and the next one. That's not going to be
Yeah, it's Spike.
That it is. All right, well, this brawler still has to take 1 more and then 3 off of you. So that is not an easy feat
Spike
to
him!
do.
Chris, that was a spike, you fool! Grab, back throw.
I love how watching Chris, we can just see someone at 50 and go, we want him dead. I love that. I love that with Chris.
I like going for the spike just because even if I don't hit it, they are scared that I will next time. So I could just really easily condition people.
Exactly even percent. Okay, well, thanks.
Oh, spike him! Yeah! 1 more for Chris. Can he do it?
All right, well, even if this brawler does take this stock here, which he very well might, but Chris is definitely quite explosive. But
come on.
Either way, this brawler, even if he beats Chris's last stock here, he still has a 3 stock you.
True.
So it is definitely a difficult position to be in. It is not an easy feat.
Kill him.
Kill him. He's at 0%.
He's at 0%. You can do it. Just downer him. Literally, if you downer him, he's a dead man.
Yeah,
if he doesn't have a jump.
You catch the jump, you spike him, he's dead.
He was looking for the side B.
Oh,
I feel like he's been watching you play too much, Wes.
Hey.
You side B from ledge too much, or to ledge too much.
That is true. I've been trying to go for the angled up B a bit more. It's just easier to mess
Ooh.
up.
Oh, reverse hit up smash, not gonna kill. He's on top platform. He's gonna get stung. He's gonna get stung. He's gonna get stung.
No.
Downer.
Kill
him.
Die.
I want his booty dead.
End him.
Falcon punch him. Chris.
Not gonna Falcon.
No, he got double upbeat. All right.
The
The
you have to
rubber.
play.
Yeah, I get to play.
You have to get on commentary.
I love comments. Dude, I've been on mic for an hour.
That is
for an
true.
hour. With you. No, okay.
That is an L.
No, I always have fun with you. Come here. Give me a hug. This is for
Do you
good
want
luck.
me to break your back again?
Yeah,
That one?
I'll get Chris in here. Oh, there he is.
Go finish the set. I almost clipped that man. God. What's your worst thing? The charge shot back air? Charge shot back air. That counts. I'll give it to you.
I mean, it will improve your grade on the down air counter.
I'm so sad.
The disappointment that I heard from your voice when you walked in the room was palpable.
He tried to up B me off the top. I saw the up air opportunity. I capitalized. And then I just misspaced the knee by an inch. No.
And then you almost got the spike off to the left side again anyway. And you got double up B. Oh man. And now Keegan has to play.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm
For being
sorry.
down 77-0, that was pretty good at least.
I mean, you
like
almost
to think.
killed him twice.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Quite unfortunate.
Oh well, I tried.
Yeah.
I almost got the clip everybody was looking for.
Keegan has to play now.
Yeah.
It's okay. Alex got a clip earlier. We got our quota.
That's fair. All right, so we see the patented Samus coming up against this Mii Brawler. I hate this matchup for Mii Brawler. I think this is horrible.
I wonder why.
especially with Mii Brawlers just they're a grappler, so they have no range as it is. The only thing that gives you anything is the shot put, and that's super slow and punishable if you
I'd
have a better
also,
projectile.
Even after all that, I'd like to point out this brawler has to 3-stock Keegan.
Yep.
So, have fun. Good luck.
No! 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 Not like that!
No!
Not like that!
That was the last-
No!
Chris, that was the last stock of GLEC.
No, not like that!
That was the last stock of GLEC, and you did that? Oh, you already stole Chris's.
Layered effect.
I really thought you were about to retake those. Oh, not like that.
That was the last stock of the entire season.
Oh, they're already gone.
They
All right.
Not like that.
Well, GG's to Alma, GG's to Mount Union. Good games today. Valpo winning 2-0, and that is the end of our GLEC regular season.
Despite that last stock, it was well played. Did play well. We actually saw a lot of characters we had a lot of experience against. Saw Dark Pit, which you guys know a lot about, Joker, and we saw Roy. Did see a few that we didn't, but well played. We did have a doubleheader today, and both of them did end in a 2-0 victory for us. So well played in both of those. And that is the conclusion of our GLEC season. So
solid stuff to all the guys. Feel like we really did good this season, and then we still got the playoffs coming up. We're waiting to see how standings shake out so we can kind of see what seed we're fighting, get some research in, start studying. But yeah, so that's gonna be the end of us for today. Mike, anything else coming up today? All good?
all right.
All right. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, we'll see you next time.